sure you've heard some of these before. A leader is one who knows the way and shows the way. You strive for frequent and constant contact. You have to motivate, 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 motivate. And I can tell you right now, I probably haven't been on my group page in the last 2 weeks since the THBV2 came out because I don't need to motivate it. It's doing it on its own. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So don't be above anything you ask. This is a big one for me. Don't be above anything you ask others to do. If I'm sitting here telling you to do something, I need to be doing it myself. Be available. Never leave messages and phone calls from your team unreturned. If it takes you 3 days to get back to them, it's okay. They can wait. They're not going anywhere. But just please get back to them. Don't leave them hanging because you were in their shoes at one time too and all they need is help. Okay? There's no dumb question when it comes to this business.
Thank
you. Duplication. Duplication is the key to success. Train your team to do the same things that you've done. Duplicate yourself. Keep the communication going. I am where I am today, right now, because my team is so full of amazing leaders. Amazing leaders. I can't even tell you, I probably have 45 to 60 that are Emerald, Sapphire, Diamond.
Wow.
Okay? And it's just all duplication. That's it.
Wow.
And there's a bunch of them sitting right over here. There's a bunch of them over here. I mean, they're everywhere, you know? Just duplicate yourself. Whole room. Set goals. You have to set goals. If you don't have a goal set, what are you going to work towards? You have nothing to work towards. I see so many businesses fail because they don't have a goal set. I don't care if the first goal is, I'm going to sign my first ambassador this month. It's a goal, and that's still something you're working towards. So make sure you have a goal set. Find out your why. Why did you become a Plexus ambassador? You have to know your why. Okay? Learn your story. Every single one of you in here have a story. And your story may not be a good story. It may be, I was sick, couldn't get out of bed. I mean, we hear it all the time. Every single one of you have a story in here. Learn your story. Learn how Plexus has helped you. Learn the Plexus products. Learn the Plexus opportunity. And when you combine all that together and you become confident in saying it, then that makes you more confident in talking to people, and going up to people, and sharing Plexus with people. But until you get all that together, you're going to walk away. Someone's going to say, what's Plexus? Oh, I don't know. Let me Facebook message you because I have it. I can just copy it and paste it. You know what I mean? Learn your stuff. Positivity is a must. You never can let negativity in because it will take over and destroy your road to success. I've seen this happen so many times. I see it every day. I'm sure y'all see it too. So just be sure you always remain positive, and it's hard. There's days that I struggle. There's days that everybody struggles. We're going to have our bad days. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But just never let negativity in. It will take over and run your road to success. You have to utilize your resources. Take advantage of all the resources we have. All the team pages, your back office, your starter kit, testimonial pages, training calls, meetings, your upline. Take advantage. There's no reason why you can't get training somewhere. If you're not around somewhere that's doing, or someone that's doing training, you have it online. You have access to it. At all times, there's no excuses. You have to give 100% with your business. Okay? This is a must. You can't give 50% and expect amazing things to happen. With this said, I want you to sit down. Think about right now how much time you set to work your business, okay? And are you working at that amount of time? I want you to sit down with your family. Look at your schedules and set aside time that will work for you and your family, that you can work your business. If it's 3 days a week, an hour a day, 5 days a week, 2 hours a day, whatever you can fit in, you need to set that time aside and you need to work it consistently. And you can't just say, I'm not going to do it this week. It's not going to work. You have to give 100% of the time you set aside. I'm not saying you have to sit here and work 8 hours a day, 14 hours a day at a computer. You know, a lot of y'all, I'm sure, still have a day job. Just set aside time that will work for you and just make sure you work it. And make sure you work that time 100%, okay? Learn as much as you can about Plexus. Knowledge is power. The more you know, the what? Okay. Build a relationship with your team. This is key. Keep them motivated and let your team know you believe in them. Let them know you're there for them. Keep your team trained. Be an active, positive leader because you want to inspire people. Share Plexus with the world. You can't be scared about Plexus. You can't be scared about talking to people about Plexus. Plexus is a gift. Plexus is changing lives. We all know that. So instead of being scared to walk up to someone and offend them, think about it helping them and changing their life. Do it for them, not for you. Do it for them. Just change the way you think about it. Don't be scared. Oh man, they're going to think, they're going to think I'm calling them fat or something. I mean, I've been there. Until I changed my mindset, it's all in the wording. Walk up and say, hi, my name is Jennifer. Do you know of anyone who has diabetes? Do you know, so you're not pinpointed on that person. Do you know of anyone who struggles with chronic pain? Do you know of anyone who has high blood pressure or high cholesterol? 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, oh my gosh, yes, me. Tell me more. They just open the door for you to tell them everything about Plexus. Boom. It's that easy. So don't be scared. So when y'all leave here, wherever y'all go, I want y'all to walk up to someone and share Plexus with them.
The janitor.
Make sure your on-stage presence is the same as your off-stage. Unfortunately, any business you get into, you're going to see this. Don't be fake. No one likes fake people. Okay? People are always watching you no matter where you are. You inspire people. They're always going to be there. And no matter if you're around the corner or not, you have to be, just motivating at all times and not be fake and be you. Be real. Don't change and don't be fake. Make small promises and keep them. Little things matter to people. If you promise someone something, please follow through. Because empty promises are a big no-no. Leadership is about taking responsibilities and not making excuses. Appreciate people in front of others and not just behind closed doors. So if someone turned gold and you send them a private message on Facebook, and you say, congratulations, I'm so happy for you on your rank advancement, that's just wonderful. I would be very happy with that. Imagine how they would feel if you blasted all over their Facebook page. For everyone to see, oh my gosh, congratulations, I'm so proud of you. Well, now they're thinking, man, she posted that on my personal page. It makes a big difference. The little things like that make a big difference. Hold training calls and meetings, attend events. You have to do those things. Make sure when you're talking to people, this is a huge one here. Make sure when you're talking to people that they're really hearing you. It's not what you say, it's what they hear. If they don't understand what you're saying, they're not hearing you. Keep it simple. Simple. Well, let's say someone walks up to me and says, well, what's the ingredients in Plexus Lab? I don't know, let me go get the bag. I don't know the ingredients in there. I can't even pronounce half the words. Okay? I mean, I know what they do, and I can tell them, I can sit down over the paper and show them, but keep it simple. You don't have to know all that stuff. It's good to have knowledge of it, but you don't have to know exactly every little thing in there and what it does. Never complain. Instead, voice obstacles and concerns. Leaders don't force people to follow. They invite them on a journey. This is a good one. Work smarter, not harder. And I use this all the time. Instead of, I know a lot of you want to do weekly meetups at coffee shops or restaurants and do little team powwows. That's fine. But sometimes everyone is so busy with life right now, it just can't happen. My main road to success has happened from conference calls. I'm a firm believer in conference calls. You can be anywhere you want to be. It's freeconferencecalling.com, so it's free, no excuses. You can set up your own line and manage the call from your computer. It's really awesome and easy to do. So instead of having to get off of work, rush over here, do your Plexus meeting, and then you have something else going on, and I got to go to this Plexus meeting, maybe instead of running 2 or 3 places a month, maybe try doing a conference call for one of those and see what happens. You may have more people show up to that because they can't make it to your event. Leadership cannot be given. It must be earned. It cannot be taken away and you lose it by lack of performance. Being a leader requires work every single day. Keep your personal Facebook page clean. Oh, this is my pet peeve. Y'all's too, huh? Yeah. People are watching you. It kills me what some people put. They just don't care. They will never be a leader. Leadership is not a position or a title. It's an action. So with everything said, be the kind of leader that you would follow. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, and do more, and become more, you are a leader. Being a leader, we all have problems, even with owning our Plexus business, okay? I listened to a call a few months ago, and some of y'all may have listened to it as well. The guest speaker was Art Jonak, who was a very successful network marketer. He talked about how to handle problems, and this call completely changed my life. This call completely changed what I did every single day with my Plexus business. As he was sitting there talking, my mouth was on the floor, and I'm picking it up going, oh my God, I am doing everything he's talking about. Along the way, there's going to be problems, okay? Things you don't expect to happen. This goes for your business and everyday life. This goes for any business. If you signed up with Plexus to run a business and you expected it to go perfect, you're wrong. Sorry, it's just not going to happen. There will always be problems no matter what. So many people kill their own business by dealing with problems instead of being productive. I did it for 8 months. Dealing with problems. Sat at a computer, dealing with problems and messages because this person couldn't get that, and that person couldn't do this. And so, yes, I'm there to help, but I was handling everyone's problems and they should have handled them on their own. Okay? I would sit and look back, huh? So I would have to sit and look back at my day after this call and go, oh my God, I literally sat here for 8 hours and I was not productive. I was dealing with people's problems. I mean, I have a team of almost 12,000 active ambassadors. That's not non-active. That's active. Okay? So there's a lot of problems that go on with a big team. A lot of women involved. So I want you to ask yourself, write this down. How many hours a week are you trying to put out fires? How many hours a week are you dealing with people in your downline and their personal problems? How many times a week are you calling the home office to try to figure out someone else's problems? How many times a week are you apologizing for someone or wrapped up in the middle of something you just don't want to be in? How many times a week are you playing ref with your team members?
Explain that.
How many times a week are you discussing things that are not important?
I didn't understand. They fight.
You get the idea of what I'm saying? If you add up all the hours you're taking if you add up all the hours that you're wasting your time dealing with problems instead of being productive, it's a lot of time, guys. A lot of time wasted. Time is precious. We don't have it as it is hardly to work our business, okay? So don't waste your time. It can be exhausting putting out fires all the time, and this makes enthusiasm completely gone, completely disappear. You don't even want to pick up the phone. Oh, another problem. Or you see, when you go to the messages, you can read like the first sentence. And you don't even want to read the rest because you're like, great, another problem. You must remember, it's your job to move in the direction of your dreams. You need energy to be productively work your business. Leaders, it's up to you to teach your downline how to have a different view. Okay? So when a new team member joins your team, it's up to you to remind them, everyone is human. We all make mistakes. Let them know immediately there are going to be problems with this business. Prepare them for the problems. All businesses have problems.